Yeah, guys, a lot of failing this week. I don't even know why. The tanks are making some mega poops, like they're literally pulling half of the mobs in the dungeon, and maybe that's the main reason. It's mega. Concentrated here. So I messed up my mechanics a little bit, my meditation. But now well, let's continue. Let's see. Yeah, there's a normal pool, by the way. Like now with these guys, there can it becomes a little bit tougher. So this is the time to actually well be aware and think about or someone hits when he's the one pulling, he's the one controlling, and manner that can factor the difference. But this time will be fine. Failed to stand literally on this part at the very beginning, which is not so bad, because after all, at least we don't lose so much time. The worst thing that can happen is to like someone to leave. It we weren't actually we didn't give up. Just the tank was freezingly lagging. That was the problem at first. And I'm listening to a podcast, guys. I totally am like three places all at once now. I'm good at multitasking, don't worry about me. I have had some like discussions, some consulting about that. Is it actually okay? And from like a very very long time I have understood that practically there are some psychological profiles like mine for example that are making the things better if they are multitasking a little bit. So like now I'm not listening to the podcast of course. But I was like between the last try attempt to this dungeon and the plus 10 and this one. I actually kept one of the guys. I think this is the one. He became tank. He was a DPS last time. Seems to move the dungeon or just like that I invited him. I think, by the way, I think we played with this guy. Yeah, we played several dungeons ago, I'm pretty sure about it. Maybe he was just like fine with the outcome last time. If we let's go here that's important. So yes, evoke something to pick those shades those like real. Guys. I'm not sure. So I strongly hope so. This is an augmentation as I can see. I'm not sure about it because he is not doing no DPS nearly at all, but our DPS is much higher, so probably it's up. Porto was a good command. This boss is it's not strictly speaking hard, but it could be problematic because some of the mechanics are hard to be escaped sometimes, hard to be avoided, dodge damage effect. So it's not one of my favorite bosses, I could say, even if it is relatively easy. First boss of this dungeon. It depends how you play, but it's more like, it feels like more like the first boss than anything else. The charge is happening relatively fast, and then sometimes you can't easily avoid it, so it goes. Other than that, there's not much to be discussed here, he's not in play. With bosses in dungeons from that season. And from the season 1, which was with the same bosses and don't know about the augmentation evoker. He's a nice class. It's a nice class, but still I don't know if that low damage compensates with a little bit higher damage. Most probably like 70% of the dungeons I think we're doing better damage than now. So there are some mad crazy bonkers, wicked sick augmentation evokers I've seen, but I think it's more a meta class now, so now the devastation is back in the game and no one is actually playing augmentation, and as you can see, that's happening for a reason. That's practically, if you think about it, that's the only support class in the game. That's the only. He is practically a true support class. He is not exactly a damage dealer, and he is not a healer, for example. He's just a support, a DPS support. Interesting class indeed. Fully neutral for support. I like the idea of such classes, more diversity. I think it's nice to change some of the things from time to time. By doing that, makes the game a little bit more interesting. Now, I think I was actually about something very interesting, and I would say like a viral pattern, I mean a very mass pattern, so to speak. Now, the adequate people, like for example most of my friends, I actually don't, in my like community, even from school, most people, it seems I've been in a relatively good school, no matter with we kind of came at least the high school, like most of my classmates came the same, and for me like we had a really outdated like some of the disciplines, some of the teachers were just teaching some outdated stuff, absolutely useless, so that was the worst one. Also they want discipline which is absolutely unacceptable for a team. But other than that, I was thinking, we didn't have a really stupid, like really dumb best people on that level. For example, there are so many like, you know, nowadays podcasts and all of those people, interviewers that are finding some extremely stupid people, like it, seemingly with at the very most like around 100, but around 100 IQ, maybe even less, maybe much less, like 80 for example. I don't know. It feels wrong to just listen to those people. They don't know basic math. They don't know the math science. They don't know basic like physics, biology, geography, all that stuff. And some of those disciplines include like memory. So if they didn't actually go to school, for example, it would be like possible for them not to have that basic, I mean literally basic concept knowledge. But still only even on like a logical question that you can easily like no matter what you can easily just figure while the question is being asked, like right now in the moment. Someone asks you and you are figuring out for like a few seconds because it's that easy, like it's really easy. Like, you can't fail that, and they're still failing. Now, one of the things I have been actually thinking about such people is some of them are pretending to be more stupid than they actually are, because okay. Because it's like it makes them more famous. Some people, especially at young age, don't like the smart people, So they're pretending that more than they actually are. That pattern has even happened to me. It was so like how to say that the norm was that you have to be a little bit unsophisticated, like and I was a little bit foreign, like anarchy punk type of style, maybe, let's put it that way. You gotta be masculine, or the female parts of the companies have to just be like easy going, like chill, I don't know. But you don't have to be like much a thinker and stuff like that, because I always laugh. Thinking is I love thinking. It doesn't matter if it's meditative kind of thinking or if it's like more hardcore daydreaming, even if you want to. That kind of like deep thought patterns I always love to do that from a very small child. Maybe as a child I love playing, like, but then my imagination grew so much and I started being interested in arts, kind of like science, and from that point on it was only logical and only the only option was to just be very interested in that kind of matter. So yeah, but so I can't actually imagine a life without thinking. Like even a little bit overthinking from time to time, which is not a good thing, I understand, but still, it sometimes feels like that I think. like to just calculate all of the possibilities of the variations you can think of actually, so you can be more like adapted to what's coming, to be like prepared on a different scale. So yeah, but I was thinking, if that's the case, if they're pretending, if it's fake literally, because many people are saying that those people can't be that dumb. Have to be a little bit smart, at least a little bit smart. It's not possible does that. Uh, and now, if that's the case, it's okay, it's fine. Like everyone, not everyone, but like especially the young people, they're so like dependent on the norms of the society, of their own age, the society on their parts of the society on their age, like they're being bullied and stuff like that, or they're bullying. It doesn't matter. That kind of stuff is kind of normal in the early years. It's not cool, but it is what it is. So they're after their first sexual experiences, etc., etc. But if that's the case, like they're just pretending, so like they look poor and dumber, which that shall be two absolutely different things. Okay. But they are not always for just everyone. Some people feel a different way, and I already explained why. And it's only normal to be like that. There's something about society we're not very much focused on any kind of wisdom. We're more focused on like pure logical thinking and intelligence, but not wisdom. And some people understand at a very young age that that's not working perfectly well, perfectly fine, and some people with more experience and less like knowledge, theoretical knowledge, sometimes are just better at everything, and they understand that, but they don't think too much about it, so they think those people are actually dumber and they're like more stupid, and because they're not knowledgeable, and they think that's a good thing. It's very strange. For example, there are so many different ways to explain what I'm trying to say, but if they're pretending everything is fine, that's my idea, that's my point. But if some of those people, and I'm pretty sure some of those people, there are such people, not all of the people that are getting caught on the camera and they're total like zero brainers, like it's literally some of their scores shall be like below that of a gorilla, for example, some kind of some species, some monkey species are most probably smarter than that, much smarter. Maybe the dolphins and like animals like that are much smarter. Maybe, like, you know, some dogs are smarter than that. Literally. I don't say there are no smart dogs at all. Maybe we don't know so much about that. You understand my point? It's not normal. They're totally unadequate. Maybe some of those guys are on drugs, totally totally dependent on drugs, addicts, etc. Maybe alcohol is by somehow involved, or some other kind of medication which includes some chemistry that's actually messing with their brains, their brain tissues, but something that's literally messing them up, so they're becoming that bad at thinking, at producing like abnormal like brain operational functions of the sorry about that. Now at this moment, multitasking is a little bit not the best thing for me. Because I gotta translate from my language to English, and at the very same time I have to concentrate here being one of the two BPSs, because we got that's being built and has most of the damage with the internet. That's actually get an augmentation in water. But my point, my general point is how could, I'm pretty sure some of those people are actually not faking it, they're really that them, like real time, total no-brainers. And if that's true, I hope it's not true. I hope that there's at least some angle, some percentage of that is like maybe they're just because they're before the camera and they're like being a little bit more nervous, so they can concentrate and they can. That's perfectly normal. Some of them doesn't seem so. There was a video where the smartest one from those no-brainers was a teenage that was like proud that she knew the months of the year, but she knew only like 8 of them. Like, what does that even mean? You can't even schedule something 6 months in the future because you don't really know all of the names of the months. Okay, you got a calendar, don't need to know them. Maybe it's not mandatory, you see them on your phone, on your PC, on your watch, etc. But still, what the fuck? How can you not know all of the months around here? That's just that's happening in America, guys. It's not like some third world country where people barely have money to eat, so maybe they don't use money. I'm, of course, being sarcastic. I don't think there's such place now, and money are not the main currency. I'm not sure, by the way. I apologize if there's such place. Okay, are we waiting for someone? My multitasking is not that good at all. Some things they're missing. Okay. Did you see? Maybe not. Yeah, see the symbol character. Okay, but what I'm saying is, what the fuck, guys? If that's true, that can explain the low results in. My point is that so many people are super, like extremely poor in developed countries. I understand some of the economies are really bad. It's like even Bulgaria is, for example, one of those examples where as a country you have less chances only because you are living here, even as opposed to other country. You know, the corruption in the like parliament and stuff like that. Not only that, the corruption everywhere here is so great that it's hard to. Like the economy is suffering, so many people are kind of rich, kind of good, but the masses are like kind of poor. But most of the, I would say most of the Bulgarians in my view, in the big cities especially, are actually adequate people. Most. I mean, there are some no-brainers, but it's happening less often than, like, for example, in some other European countries that I didn't. At least several months, so I know some people. I have lived there in a month, so practically I think most of the Bulgarians are actually smart. And here I haven't seen, now I maybe have seen some, so to speak, Bulgarians from the ethnical groups, for example, from the gypsies. I have seen some people that are literally not putting, but that's any points on intelligence. But they're doing that absolutely and totally, fully consciously. There's no. Okay, what happened? Nil. Battle rescue. You always from the beginning where were we now? I think it's here. Is it? Let's follow the other guy. I'm kinda confused. Weren't we? Like, let's see. Maybe it's not okay. So I messed up the direction at the very beginning. What was that melt? I totally didn't. Kind of the trinket we're talking about now. Maybe some good prepared here. So, but if that's a true situation, that can explain why some people are so poor. Like they don't deserve to be richer. I mean, they can't do like they can do only like some kind of super unsophisticated job, like literally that's connected to for example moving some stuff or just pressing a button from time to time. It's super hard for those people to actually work something more connected to intellect, you know. It's like super cringy, guys. I always thought that adequate normal people are getting paid small amounts because of some country policies and, like, you know, the objective factors that are making people poor. But it seems it's not only that. I can confirm it's not only that. Sometimes it's just some kind of you know, brain deficiency, intelligence deficiency matter, and we can't do so much about it. Like, as a society, people have to become that as a tank actually. You can see those icons have changed once again. Can I send this from here? I think there's a possibility. Yeah, there is one. Okay. That won't be enough for us to find the dungeon now. It's impossible not to say other than the two bosses. This one, the last one. There is a little bit less than 30% more to do. How did this happen? I mean, can you find the surgery some people so little amount of adequacy, you know. Once again, I hope that someone pretending to a certain point. Shall we find if it's like they're not really that they're taking it a little bit, even if it's a little bit. I also strongly believe it's like that. It's never in their most adequate moment they're actually kind of smart. Like most of the people, I understand there are such like maybe 1 to like 10% people that are extremely dumb, but that's only normal, that's natural. But I don't think it's much more. I don't think the percentage is much bigger than that. Yeah, okay, let's get that. Ah. Yeah, that's bad. His head bombed. This keyword? No! That sounds awful. I could have just used LSO here. Yeah, well, doesn't matter anymore. That's maybe the easiest movement to be failed just by not timing it. Even if finish it. It's kinda easy. That's the only one. You can actually do it, but timing is a little bit, okay, but this season I mean, what will be the other one? But I can try to go all by the way, maybe. Okay, that's the other one. It's easier to be finished than time. All the other movements, I believe if you can finish them, you can time it. Maybe the academy, maybe. Guitars Academy is another movement that's in the same category. A little bit longer than a fast dungeon. But it could become longer if someone yeah, maybe that's the leader. We have to see them. Be sure about that. Yeah, Azure Rope. Can be, yeah, it can be. But if I have to be honest, most people, if it goes south, most of the times there's someone leaving the Azure Rope. Another goal, there's someone leaving. I don't think I... Oh fuck! What was that? Really? Oh my god. And okay, I don't really care. I'm just... okay, this close, that's easy. All these guys. $89%, thank God. 11 more percent on those guys if you just I think they're all settled. That chaos gold didn't proc it, okay, 1 more percent, that's good, okay, quick pass, 0 seconds to go, percent or loss, let's do the percent first guys, right, because it is, you wanna 59 minutes. Look at this I didn't kill this, I He just did. Much delay. And it still gave me some rating. And it's already orange. Yes. It's my base target of each of this season to get at least. Okay, bye bye guys. See you soon. Later.